It's actually quite traumatic to talk about this. Snorting like a pig. Started barking. He effing likes you because you're an effing Hi guys, it's Paige. Yes, I have a different hair color. Today I'm going to be doing another makeup video. If you want to see how I did it and hear a little bit of a juicy story time, then you should keep watching. So let's get started doing this makeup look. Start with some moisturizer. Last time I did not put moisturizer on and it really ruined the look. Make sure that you moisturize to make your skin super soft. I did indeed dye my hair last night and it's very, very messy. That's cool. That's what damaged hair looks like, I guess. And it's all over me. Ricky Maybelline primer. So I was thinking that I could do a story time today of something that I went through when I was like in high school. It's a very crazy story. It has to do with an ex-boyfriend, of course. Not sure if I should really share the whole thing online, but YOLO. Today I am trying the Monica Belluci makeup to attempt this because I just got my new dark hair.
Hello?
Okay, the makeup looked like exactly like how I normally do my makeup anyway. Let's go in with concealer first. So it doesn't say that she does this in her makeup look, but I'm just gonna do this anyway because I do really need to, and I've also got like a bunch of dye on my face still. Oh, I forgot to wet my sponge. Blend it in a little bit. When I was in high school, I started dating this boy. Let's just say I was an anxious, crazy, annoying girl that had just gotten into a relationship for her first time. And then he had a girl best friend. And yeah, that's when it went downhill. Me and her are kind of friends now. I didn't get along with her very well. We would always get into fights over it. Like we had like 3 fights over it because I just didn't want him to hang out with her. I could just tell what she was doing. I knew what she was doing. And also being an anxious high school girl that has a boyfriend now. One night, like really going crazy, and I like say some mean shit. He decides to break up with me over text. I was very, very sad. It's actually quite traumatic to talk about this, about what unfolded afterwards. That night said that he never wants me and that he wanted the girl best friend over me. But I'm not sure if I'm making that up or if that actually happened. I can't quite remember what exactly went down, but all I know is that he said some really offensive and this was me afterwards. Yeah, I was really, really, really messed up. There was some drama. His friends didn't like me very much. I was getting hated on literally everywhere. I was making salty TikTok to get back some of his stuff. As he was walking to my house, I saw that he was with the girl best friend to collect his from us breaking up. Was like yelling before I went to the door, and I was like, why the is she here? I was like a lover girl. I was expecting it to be like a sweet little thing. I opened the door and she was like, hello. I'm like, and I put all of his stuff in like a really like in a pile, and I put his jewelry that he gave me in one little thing, and I thought, wow, I'm never being nice again. Then he was on his way. Necklace wasn't in the package that I gave him, and I was like, well, it was, so don't be lying. But it gets crazier. I had this other friend who really hated me. I made a joke about how I was going to get him kicked out of formal. I would never have the power to be able to kick someone out of formal, so I don't really know how that would work. He seemed to get offended and upset because he heard me saying that I'm going to get him kicked out of formal because I don't want him there. No one wants him there. They'd go on my TikTok, comment things, make fun of me basically, which was fine. I clearly didn't care because I kept doing it. I was at school. The best friend was like, hey bestie. I was like, don't talk to me. He started saying, I heard that you're trying to get me kicked out of formal. and you like can't do that, blah blah blah. I started like going off about this whole I'm getting kicked out of formal thing. This was in front of the year 11s and year 10s, and I literally screamed at the top of my lungs and I said, get away from me, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. A group of like 5 girls, and we were all like ganging up and like being like, see you later. Like, we had to go to the office, and I've had a long history of going to the principal's office for drama in school, thing that I wasn't used to, but I think I actually willingly went to the office this time. I would drive around my small town, so it was like a small town, go on like drives with my friends and stuff. People knew what my car looked like. The people in this group would be driving around too, because that's the only thing that you had to do in like this place to pass time. When they would see my car, they would wind down the window and scream out, F you, see you next Tuesday. Screaming out their windows. That wasn't great. Walking my ex and his girl best friend follow me around the shop. I walk past them and they start snorting like a pig. Laughing at me with this group of. There's one night where I say something really mean. I've gone out drinking with my friends and my friend says something mean about this girl. The main girl that caused the drama, she was really like crazy and a bit like, she was very scary. My friend said something very mean about her being like the size of all 3 of us combined. It was really horrible, and I was really drunk and I didn't realize like what she had said, so I posted it on my story. Quite mean. That girl like messaged me and she cracked me, and I was like scared, so I said I'm sorry. Every single time they see me on the road, they scream. There was one time where they said, you are an effing SL. You know what the rest is. Started barking. Like a year and a half, this type of stuff went on, like my birthday, my ex and his girl best friend and his guy best friend posted a video saying happy birthday bestie and tagged me in it, and then they went through my whole TikTok and they commented on every single TikTok that I did. Really, really crazy. Really, really crazy. I was in class with her one time and I was talking because I had a party and me and my ex had gotten back together for that party, and I was saying how he misses me and his friends don't like me, so that's why he would never go back to me. She's sitting there texting his girl best friend about what I'm talking about, and I see it and I realize and I go, why are you talking to my ex about me? Or why are you talking to my ex? And she's like, I'm not talking to anyone. And I was like, yeah, you are. I know you are. In the middle of class, and she starts saying, well, you're saying that he like loves you and stuff, so don't care about you, and he doesn't care about you either. And I was like, well, you know what? Nobody effing likes you because you're an effing and that's why you're not in our group anymore, because nobody likes you, nobody ever will. And all dramatic, I walked out of the classroom feeling like that. Even though I really wasn't, people were laughing at me because I lost my temper, stormed out of the class, and then she was exiled from the group, which was good. So, and we don't want someone that was like kind of making drama, because we already had enough drama in that group. And then formal came up, or his ex-best friend to formal, the guy best friend. We had to get a picture together as a PC, and I was like, no, I'm good. And he was like, come on, it's the end of the year, try and be happy and like, you know, be good. I was literally like, nope. No, you've literally my year up. Like, you are psychotic. I'm not gonna be smiling next to you. He was trying to be besties with me, and I was like, no, I hate you. We hate each other. Like, after what you've done to me this year, we're never gonna be friends. Yeah, a couple years later, I ended up becoming friends with the girl best friend. Their house, where this ex's best friend used to live. This is like 3 years later, or 2 years later, and he calls me bestie. That's my story of my crazy time. It's like a little story time for you guys of my crazy life. I'm just a drama queen. I kind of ate with what I said. I've always been like a really honest person, so I'm not one to like knock things up and like not talk about things that need to be talked about. Like, if I have a problem with something, I'm bringing it up. Like, you really should just defend yourself. I want to know you guys' opinion on the beauty standards. If you think that they're a little bit crazy. Ooh, sing it in. Bear with
Wait a
me.
minute.
I look more like Morticia Adams, to be honest. So guys, this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to see more of me, put that bell on so you know when I post. Do I look like her?